Hi guys, my name's John and yeah, I am the miniature hobbyist and I've had this channel, well, over 5 years now, which is just crazy how fast time has gone. And in all that time, yeah, there's a few sort of hobby bits and pieces that are obviously essential to, well, to making a channel like this and obviously being in the hobby. But obviously over those 5 years, there's one item that I would say is probably the most valuable one out of everything I've ever purchased. That is
The paints I use? Nope. Is it the brushes that I might need to use? Nope. Is it these boxes full of, well, random bits and pieces and good old magnets? Nope. Is it Hong Kong Fooey? Maybe. Yeah, you might need to be old to get that reference. It's my chair.
and I've had this Boulies chair for a good few months and I have to say it is just absolutely awesome. It's been great for my back. Obviously got a nice little headrest here for when I do have my little afternoon naps. It's super wide. It's got adjustable bits left, right and centre.
Like these cool armrests that swivel inwards, outwards. Things go up and down, and they can even go back to front, which is pretty cool. And underneath, you can make them go even further out.
So yeah, definitely plenty of room to get my my little frame in. So I've had this a good couple of months, and it's probably the best chair by miles I've had in the past 5.5 years of having this channel. And I say it really does make a big difference being comfy when you're sitting down for so long. And this, yeah, this gives me the comfort. And as I say, I may have had a couple of naps in this in the afternoon. But yeah, absolutely awesome chair. But they've recently sent me some more goodies.
Who doesn't like getting free stuff? I know I certainly love getting free stuff. But yeah, so here you can see, yeah, there's going to be a table and another chair in that box there. So we'll get them out of the boxes, get them assembled. So guys, I will leave links down below to the Boulies website. Definitely go and check them out, say for their chairs and obviously the tables and other bits and bobs they do. But say from my experience, the chairs they are super comfy. And more importantly for me, they're nice and wide because yeah, I'm pretty wide, so it is nice to have a seat that is accommodating for me. So we're going to start with the table. We're going to get all these bits and pieces out. So it's well packed, that's for sure. So definitely good quality gear as well. And it is just a case of, well, with the table, just slotting a few bits together. So this is one of those riser tables. I don't know if you've seen these before. Awesome bits of kit these are though. But also they do give the option then, if you do need to stand up for whatever reason, then yeah, these can go up and down. And you'll see in a moment just how high these can go. As I say, it doesn't take long at all. It is a case of putting the legs on, putting the them kind of like feet, I guess. You've got the little controller here, which is obviously the bit that makes it go up and down. And then there's a case of going around, tightening up all the screws, plugging in some cables, and yeah, jobs are good. So it doesn't take long at all. And I say with these, the fact that they can go up and down is just awesome. Because obviously a lot of the projects I work on, half the time they will fit on my normal desk, but sometimes they won't because sometimes I make things a bit too big. But as you can see, yeah, this is going up. Yeah, it's above my chest. Admittedly, I am 5'7", so I'm not like tall. But the fact this goes up so high is just really cool for me because it means it makes it a lot easier to sort of build and make certain things. And yeah, it just gives you that little break where if you do need to stand up for whatever reason, you can still stand up and still work. As I say, these tables super sturdy, super strong. So I might as well build the seat or the chair. I might as well build it on top of the table. So again, I have got a bad back, so bending over isn't the best of things for me to do. Well, certainly not long term. And I say, having a seat, as crazy as it might sound, it is the most valuable piece of equipment I've got because it means I can sit at my desk for hours and hours and hours. And yet there's no uncomfort at all. If anything, obviously, I get more comfort from these seats because of the supports they give out. So yeah, that's a case of putting everything together. Instructions certainly are nice and clear and well easy to follow. So I'm going to speed this footage up just a little bit. You don't really need to see me sort of making every last little bit. But yeah, so it comes in a few parts. You just sort of slot them together, put a few bolts in here and there, and then away you go. So say I want to actually say a big shout out and thank you to Boulies for sending me both these chairs now and obviously the table. And as I say, it really does make a big difference for me being comfortable when I am sort of painting, because if I'm not comfortable, then it's very difficult to paint. And when I am comfortable, yeah, this is where sometimes when I am filming my videos, sometimes I forget to film because I'm that comfy. I'm in my own little world, and I'm just here, obviously painting miniatures. So yeah, big thank you to Boulies for, well, give me that comfort I need now to to sit here for the next 5 years making these videos for you guys.
And there we go. It didn't take too long at all to get the table and the chair put together. And obviously, if you've never used one of these riser tables before, they are awesome, because obviously you can get it to exactly the right height for what you're working at. So whether you want to be right over the top or have it nice and high, yeah, you can do it either way. And obviously, if you want to take a break from sitting, which doesn't happen that often, but every now and then it is good to stand up, this thing goes super high. In fact, it'll go at the same height as about my chest. I'm only 5'7", but that's still pretty high to be working at, which is pretty cool. But as I say, the fact you can have it exactly where you want it, yeah, makes it absolutely ideal. So the chair, again, I can't stress enough how important it is to have a decent chair, especially for me. Obviously, I'm sitting at my desk, but I'm not. And obviously, carrying a few extra pounds, you do need a chair that is comfy, sturdy, but this one has so many little extras to it. And as you can see, yeah, I'm wide, but these don't touch me at all. A lot of seats, when I first used to buy seats, I had to go around and sit in them just to make sure I could fit. These, yeah, lovely and wide, doesn't touch, but also with the armrests, they go up. So if you don't want the armrests, then don't have the armrests, which is pretty cool. And the other thing I really like about this seat, and that's the support at the bottom here. So I do suffer from lower back problems, obviously partly my weight, partly quite a few of the jobs I've had in the past have meant I've been picking things up, and obviously I'm quite old, I'm 58, so yeah, having a back support or lower back support like this for me is definitely essential, because it does mean I can sit in a comfortable position and not slouch, because this is pushing into my lower back, which is really giving a lot of support. And I say the armrests, absolutely love. They go up and down, bits do go in and out, and they do swivel as well, which is just awesome. And the other cool feature with this is it does have the old footrest or leg rest, which comes out from underneath, and it also extends fully out, so you can put your feet on this, recline it and have a little snooze. I'll have to admit, I have done that a couple of times. Again, I'm going back to my age, I'm old, so yeah, every now and then a little afternoon sleep is just what's needed. But it goes perfectly out of the way, so you can't feel it when you're sitting there. But say, if you do want it to come out, then you've got the option of it, which is just perfect. And there we go. So whether I'm sitting at this chair or over here, I know I'm going to be comfy all day long. Say, it's the back supports on this is just, oh, it feels so good. So obviously this is my sort of #1 hobby tool, so especially because I've been doing this, say, 5 and a bit years. Obviously I'm going to do it for at least another 5 and a bit years. So for me, yeah, being comfy is definitely the way to go, so that I can carry on making, obviously, things like this, which will come up in a video very soon. So guys, don't forget to check out the links to Boulies down below. And yeah, see the other range of sort of seats that they do, and obviously the riser tables, which are, I say, they're just so cool to have, big sturdy things, and obviously a gaming table. This is where I put my gaming boards, mats, and everything else. And I say, me and my mate can either sit down and play at this, or we can rise it up and stand up and play, which is just awesome. So yeah, check out the links down below, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You guys take care, see you in the next one. Bye for now.